Guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna take a look at the move, the side swipe. This is a cool little kick, trick, flip, if whatever you want to call it. It originated in tricking, which is martial arts tricking, and actually this is kind of a cool and relatively new sport. And sometimes I see a lot of dope stuff that would be very useful in your break. So I always encourage you to just focus on break. If you see something, of course you can train it and use it, right? There's nothing wrong with that from somewhere else. So in this case, it's from tricking. And the side swipe is actually not that hard as long as you have a decent to good 540 kick, right? Now I did a tutorial on the 540 kick and I'm going to put that lesson number in the description so you guys can check it out if you want. But I'll gloss over it right now, so you know you need to have the 540 kick down anyway. The 540 kick is actually not that hard and you can gradually build it up. What you need is a good front click like this, right? You have to have it down and not like that with bent leg. Straight leg, up, down. Try to also force it down, so don't just kick up but also force it down like that. Very good, you have that one, great. Now I'm going to do the simple routine to get the 540 kick. I'm going to gloss over it, but like yet again, if you want more detail or want to take your time on this kick, check out the tutorial. You're going to step in this bent position. The reason you do this, you're going to use your leg to explode upright, which is handy. So quickly, as a b-boy, and let's say you're doing footwork, all I have to learn is to step into this position, and I can do either the 540 kick, or in this case we're talking about the side swipe. So you can actually easily do it from your b-boy moves as long as you can get to that position from wherever you are. Like let's say in handstand, not really that hard to pump into this position and make those moves, right? So you can actually do it from, let's say, power moves or freezes or footwork or whatever, right? Of course you have to practice with it. But let's continue. We step half a circle. I'm gonna pull this into my armpit like this foot. Now the trick to the 540 kick and the side swipe is to keep this leg up. So it's kind of a natural tendency to put this back down, but you simply have to keep it up there the whole time. It doesn't move, it stays at the same spot. So let's do that again. Step, keep, right? And now we're simply gonna jump a full circle on this leg. So it looks like this. Step, pull, kick. Very simple, right? Everybody can do at least that, I hope. Now if you want, you can actually let your arms work a little bit for you, so like that, right? So I hope you got this far. Try to figure this one out. It's not really hard. Now, if we have this down, we did this exercise in the beginning, that kick. You simply add that kick to that jump. And as you can see, I didn't practice that kick where I kick in, right? But actually just straight up, straight down. So the roll, if you look at a 540 kick or a side swipe, it really looks like you're swooping the leg like that. But that's because your body is turning. In reality, you're just kicking up and down. Or at least that's the way I learned it, right? So let's take a look. What I do the same step. Pull this one in, and at this part, I just make that kick up and drive my leg back down so I land on the same leg. Remember, keep this leg here. And what you get is a 540 kick, which looks like this. Right? Can look a lot better than that, but I'm not really big on practicing flips and kicks like that, so mine looks like that at the moment. When I'm fully warm, probably a little better, doesn't matter. So, that's the 540 kick. Very simple in a way. Try to figure out how to power this move, because the more power you get in it, the easier it gets. So, the side swipe is just a variation of this in a way. So when you do the side swipe, instead of keeping your body up, we're going to turn our body in like this, and now let our body lay down like that. Now, this means I'm actually on this angle. So you can pretty much do the move like that, and it's fine, but if you want to really do it correct, you also add a little bit that rise move, where you lean over your shoulder back, like you're kind of doing a cheat gainer in it. But for now, just let your body lay down, because it's pretty much the same effect. And you know, as you have it down, you can start leaning more over the shoulder and kicking higher over yourself, basically. But you'll do that later. Just do it like this for now. So it's the same 540 kick. But as I get here, instead of starting here, I'm starting to start low, and let my body hang here. Because your body is low, it also looks like you're kicking more over yourself, even though you're probably kicking the same height, but this works. Eventually you can even start kicking more over yourself, like really kicking that leg over yourself. But for now, just do the same 540 kick on an angled thing and look a little bit over your shoulder so you get that cheat gainer feel. And what you get is actually quite a nice looking effect, which in tricking they call this sideswipe. Maybe I'm really wrong, maybe I need to do extra steps or something, but for me this looks pretty much fine, right? Just let your body hang there, so it's like, right, it's nice, right? So as you can hear, I land nice and hard, but of course you need to really practice it to get it quite smooth. I have to say, me as a b-boy, I cannot really focus too long on flips or tricks, because I simply always go back to power move for some reason. But you know, this is excellent to train on grass. So if there's like, you don't have a place to practice, but it's good weather, go on grass and practice flips and tricks. It's so easy to do there, it's really fun too. So, and can even fall, it's okay. So, but that's actually how you kind of do the side swipe. Like I said, if you want to do it really, really correct, also try to get the move the rise, which now I can make a tutorial on. I did a tutorial on rise step, but not really the rise. And maybe try to get the cheat gainer down, where you flip behind you, because you can add these two moves to that side swipe and do it even more correct. All this means is that as you turn in here, instead of just letting your body lay, you also look back like that, and you flip over yourself even more, which looks even sicker, I guess. But guys, that's actually how you do the side swipe. It's just a variation on the 540 kick. If you have a good 540 kick, which is not a really hard move, you can actually do this one, and it looks quite sick in my opinion. See you next time.